Episode number 1.
Space pigeons are in my podcast.
Space Pigeon Radio. Featuring the Sonz of Acworth. Podcasting now. Close to Acworth, Georgia.
The DJX.
Paid for it with my welfare checks.
This is the first ever attempt at a podcast that has no form or shape or meaning.
This shit's free form.
It doesn't even have a name or purpose. It may as well be called the old-time syrup back pain 25 dime store shit hour.
The freeform broadcast of brought to you by Carl's Jr. So yeah, man.
So Mike,
Yeah, what's up?
you're in my basement
I'm in your fucking basement. Finally.
and we're trying to podcast.
Great to be on your show.
Yes. Great to be on your show.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah. Yes.
So what's up, Ryan?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Everything.
It's important. It's important right now. It's important to have a little bit of sex with your ears. Uh-huh.
Play us a song.
Yes.
So okay. So DJX.
Yes.
While we feeling those fucking sexy grooves. So where did you just find this recently or?
Yeah, it was just in my closet for a very long time.
On Earth.
And for a long time, I did nothing with it because I couldn't find any D batteries. Who even knows where to find D batteries?
So hold on.
And then
What do you like? The only thing you would use D batteries for at this point is flashlights, correct?
yeah,
Like, can you think of anything else? Because I mean, like, well, maybe like fucking RC cars. Is that still a thing? Or RC cars still a thing? I don't even fucking know.
why would
Like, you have a kid. I don't fucking know.
Why would you make a battery so fucking big that I mean, what are you gonna? I mean,
You could use it as a weapon.
yeah,
You could literally use it as a weapon.
I'm gonna start buying D batteries and throwing them at people's heads who are my enemies.
No, dude. Like, okay. Seriously, like, if say you were on a hotel balcony or something like that, you threw it on a crowd of people, and you're like 10 stories up, you could fucking kill somebody with a D battery.
Yeah, do they explode if thrown from height?
That's a valid question. We should try that.
Yes.
We should try that. Like how we got on the fucking subject.
People shouldn't try that, but
Yeah.
maybe we should try that and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah. Holy shit, LeBron is killing him right now. Fuck.
Look at that.
Anyway, yeah, we're watching Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Fucking LeBron.
Yes.
But, anyways, so back to the DJX.
Back to the DJX.
Okay. So play me. Have you gotten back into the groove? Have you? For those of you who don't know, the DJX was a staple of Sonz music back in the late '90s. Back before probably a lot of people that are listening right now were born.
Right.
Maybe not. I have no idea.
Yeah, it was heavily utilized on Sonz of Acworth's third album, Bigger Than God. We had a song all about the DJX, and it was called My New Keyboard.
Aptly titled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I got a new keyboard called the DJX. Paid for it with my welfare checks. If I could do it, I would like to have sex with the built-in sampler and the sound effects like this. Oh yeah. That's a telephone. That's a helicopter. That's a telephone. Yeah.
Yes. And we've made a lot of good stuff with this. You know, and usually enough thought. There was no more thought going into the songs than just simply turning this thing on. And
that was the freeform thing that I liked about it. Is like, in that era, in the Bigger Than God era, was just the fact that like that and the 4-track and what was the other thing? It was what Daniel had. It was basically like a beat machine or some shit.
yeah, he had a drum machine.
Drum machine. What was it called? I can't remember what it was.
Well, it was like a Boss Dr. Rhythm.
Dr. Rhythm, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Dr. Rhythm and the DJX. But I remember like sitting with Fitz in your basement and just like Fitz would just start hitting, but we're just mashing buttons, and then it eventually ended up becoming songs.
Yes.
Like that was the freeform cool thing. Another thing that just popped in my head a minute ago. I was like, when I was out of town recently, we were kind of talking about shit. I was texting you, I think like that. But I was like, I wonder what it takes to get your music on Spotify. And like, it's
That doesn't
actually
take a lot. It's easy.
It's not. I was like looking it up, and I was like, man, why don't we get all this shit on Spotify? Then we can just stream it everywhere.
So a lot of our stuff has unauthorized samples,
Oh shit,
and so
that's true.
that's the main reason
Yeah,
I've hesitated.
Yeah. Like, you think we'd get sued?
Yeah. No, I don't think we get sued, but kind of like.
I thought the Beastie Boys I thought there was some sort of there was a court case that they had.
Well, it's yeah. I mean, when they made Paul's Boutique, it was before a lot of the laws.
And then they got sued, and then there was some sort of court case.
There was. Biz Markie got sued because he did the same thing. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's. And then we had one of our concerts up on YouTube, and we covered Party Man by Prince.
Did they take that down?
Prince sent me a cease and desist YouTube thing.
Was this
that made me the whole concert we did?
I remember that.
The
Fuck.
5 spot.
Yeah.
It got pulled off YouTube because of Prince's
Party Man.
record label
Really?
over Party Man. Yes. So
well, that was when he was cracking down on everything.
right.
Yeah, because he's still not on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know.
He's
Well, God
yeah.
rest his soul.
God rest the purple one.
God rest the purple one there. But not like so the one that you put up on YouTube that's just the clip of the movie or of us covering Party Man, like just by itself. They haven't taken that down, have they? So Prince's camp has gone silent.
No, well, see, I went back. I put it up on Facebook where they don't look at that shit
Interesting.
as much.
This is the crazy part. Is like when he died, all his like you couldn't get his albums. You could go download them on torrents or some shit, but you couldn't go on like YouTube. You couldn't go on Spotify. You couldn't go on Pandora. Well, you could go on Pandora and fucking listen to it streaming, but it's like fucking radio. But then like what was it? Amazon didn't even have that shit. Like Amazon Prime streaming and shit. So
Right.
you basically had to go buy those albums. So that's why he got into the fucking like top 10 after he died, because everybody's like, where the fuck do I want to listen to Purple Rain.
Yeah.
I don't have Purple Rain anymore.
I listened to a lot of Sirius because they had a whole channel that was Prince.
I did that too. Not
yeah.
serious, but it was like I Love Radio or whatever that app is, that radio app. I did that, and then I just downloaded everything on fucking torrent.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
I'm a horrible asshole.
I've been withdrawn
Yeah,
from Prince lately because
Yeah.
I heard so much Prince after he died.
I think we all
And I
did.
was like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah, Prince is really great. He's really great. And now he's dead, and they say he's got enough material in the vault that he
So
could,
what do you think
keep
about that?
releasing it for like 50 years, which
Do you think we're gonna start seeing that shit? The weird thing is
because he had no will in the family.
Well, what are they gonna? Well, his sister is like a recovering crackhead or some shit, and that's the only one. How do you not have a will? That's what I don't understand. Like you create a vault that has like 100 years worth of fucking music and videos.
Funny to me. That smells like somebody. Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody inside the family had access and wanted to get rid of it, so that
one of the theories I heard was like, you know, maybe Prince thought he was going to live forever because he was in Prince land, you know, like that whole thing. Like but I was like, dude, if he was so prepared for the fact that, all right, I'm going to fucking lock all this music and all this material in this vault, like it has to come out at some point, or you have to have some sort of plan for it, right? Like what, you just going to put it in a vault and it's just going to be like, no one's ever going to see it? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of it's probably shit.
Probably.
I think from what I gather of what I've heard, you know, he would kind of like us just record whatever. Yeah. And you know.
No. The whole Kevin Smith shit where he was talking about how the whole house was wired. He's like he's like, and there's signs everywhere and shit when he was talking in the Evening with Kevin Smith thing, and he was like, if he wants to record Raspberry Beret while he's taking a shit, like he could record Raspberry Beret because he's got fucking, you plug right into the walls and shit, and like fucking you have a recording studio in every room in his house.
I think he's the reason that they're never gonna make a better Batman movie than '89 Batman.
Ooh.
Because
interesting.
You're just never gonna see that again, where someone like Prince
would do a whole soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta look at soundtracks at that point too. In the '80s and the '90s. Was like a movie would come out and a part of the marketing was we either gotta get like a big act to do like a bunch of songs and be a part of the movie, or we gotta do like a whole fucking compilation album.
Right.
Like that was like every fucking movie, which is and that doesn't happen anymore, like at all. Because I mean, you think like, okay, Batman Forever, it's like a big soundtrack. Seal, fucking U2 was on the goddamn soundtrack. Yeah. In the fucking like. They made music videos for all this shit. Fucking expensive shit.
It was huge.
Yeah.
And the Crow soundtrack.
The Crow soundtrack. Epic.
Fucking great.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Lost Highway.
Lost Highway. Like, it was like everything had... And again, fucking like everything had a fucking soundtrack. And now it's just like, meh, fucking whatever.
A lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
Can you even think of a song that's like very well tied to a movie at all from the last several many years?
Like a fuck, I can't even think of one.
I can't either. I mean, there's like, you know, there's just
the last movie I can really remember having like a soundtrack and like, all right, well, this is like the fucking Spider-Man movies, like the Tobey Maguire movies,
right?
Like, those are the last ones, and I mean, like the Spider-Man 3 was like
with
it was like a really shitty song, Nickelback or someone. Yeah, it was somebody Nickelback or fucking Creed or some shit was on one of them. Maybe the first one is what I'm thinking of. But that was the last one I can really remember, and that's like early 2000s. But there was probably like other ones.
Maybe.
I don't know. That Crow soundtrack though, like that shit is fucking legit. That was always one of my favorites.
Pretty fucking great.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking helmets on it. STP of course, and fucking Cure. And then I like the second Crow movie was dog shit, but that soundtrack was great. It was like Korn and Deftones and.
You are listening to Space Pigeon Radio.
And now a word from your mother's teeth.
Have a seat, meet and beat your friends down the street. Make it all complete with your mother's teeth.
And at this time, I want to give a shout out to Jonathan Latham.
Yeah, man.
Dude is living the dream. It looks like. I see he's got an album.
Killing it. Yeah. His new album is great. It's really really good. Like, I love you. Have you listened to it?
I've not at all, but
it's good. It's on Spotify, dude.
Yeah, I need to. I see his updates frequently on Facebook though, and I have seen him at McCracken's.
Yeah.
And Dude is
doing it.
Dude's
killing it. No, I respect him.
He was there back in the day. You know.
Yeah.
Right up front, second Strand show.
And he was
forever on video.
He was spinning us at fucking at Sparkles.
You got blasted in the face with
confetti
from a fucking leaf blower on stage.
You know that happens.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, his record, Real Bad News, I think is the name of it. I think.
Yes.
It's good. It's really good. But yeah, he's fucking blowing up, man. Shit.
Yeah. It's good to see some success going on.
Yeah, man. Fucking straight out of Acworth, man. Straight out of Acworth up to Nashville, fucking killing it.
Straight out of Acworth.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on in Acworth right now. A lot of people are escaping Acworth as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And then
I haven't been back in a while.
A lot of people
even Typico got the fuck out of there, so.
It's a sad state of affairs.
Yeah. I had one of Allison's friends was like telling me the other day. She was like, they just moved real close to where Typico used to be, and they're like, yeah, we only got to go one time before it closed. And like, we were real sad because we moved and we were excited because we were gonna be close to Typico. And I was like, yeah, that sucks. But I don't know. We'll see what Bravo does, man. I think he's gonna do another. He'll do another venture. He's talking food truck, which would be interesting. Truck? He was talking it at one point, so I don't know. I think he's.
All right. I'm gonna do.
That's your series. That's your news.
A musical ode to the Typico.
Here we go.
Typico, whoa, 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 whoa. Why'd you go? Why'd you go?
Typico.
Me and my bros used to go to the Typico, and now it's closed.
Uh-oh.
I can't get my tacos.
No mo.
I'm going loco. I have no connection to anything. Existence is gone. And now I'm a leprechaun. And now Mike McGinley's gonna take the mic.
And do what? There's a
Fuck it up. Yo.
There's a lack of tacos in my life, causing me all kinds of strife.
That's good.
Getting real sad.
Because you haven't had.
Because I haven't had
a good meal.
A good meal.
Like but we got to give a shout out to Darius because he's making Aquarius doesn't make any sense. But what I'm trying to say is the motherfucker is good at making margaritas.
Oh, yeah.
And you really, really, really want to drink them.
Because they're good. No. Shameless plug.
Yep. Hey. So. All right.
It's a process.
But
that'll go into the bank. We'll work on that one. There definitely needs to be a Typico tribute song.
That one needs refinement.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a Typico tribute song. Actually, you know, I had this idea.
Okay.
I can't ever remember ideas anymore.
We're getting old, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes I try to record something on my phone when something hits me.
Yeah.
And then I get home and forget. And just now, by the way, there was a something. I felt something in my pocket, and I didn't know what it was, and I like squeezed it, and it was a Ritz cracker.
Okay.
And it was there because
okay.
Sawyer, my son, needs like snacks when he's going to bed, and tonight it was really weird because, like I said, he was like taking forever to go to sleep. He had way more snacks than usual, and his favorite snack of choice at night is a Ritz cracker.
Ah, right on.
And you know, I brought him a lot of Ritz crackers. Every time it's like I bring two.
Okay.
Daddy, I want some Ritz crackers and some milk, whatever. So I bring the Ritz crackers up. I bring more Ritz crackers up later on. About 15 minutes go by. I bring more Ritz crackers. And then
that's a lot of Ritz crackers.
I know. And then finally, like I was like, I'm just gonna bring him one, but I'm gonna put the second one in my pocket just in case. the one is not good enough. And that way I don't have to go back downstairs.
No.
The one was good enough. So the second one was in my pocket until just now I accidentally broke it. Because I didn't know that I had a
now
fucking
you got crumbs in your shit.
Ritz cracker in my
you
shorts.
Crumbs in your shit now.
So now I've got crumbs in my shit.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about a second ago? We're talking about.
We're talking
it's
about
hard to think of songs.
Well, it's hard to
right?
think of songs, yeah, and write
and
shit
then
down.
I had this idea to like do like a. It wouldn't be like that. It would be kind of like a.
Like I almost feel like it's like. Dude, hold on. Dude, hold on.
Yeah.
Leave that. Dude, what is that? That's. Hold on. That's the fucking. No, you know what that sounds like?
What?
It sounds like the fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fucking like beep.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm talking about? Like when it's like, they're like.
Talking about Regis?
Yeah, Regis. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when they fucking ask him a question, it's like. Doop, doop, doop. Like that's what it sounds like. Like listen.
You are a winner.
Do you want to phone a friend?
Boy, that's going way back.
Is that a motherfucker that's dead? I don't know.
No, Regis is alive. I think. I don't know if Regis is alive
dude,
or dead.
Much apology to fucking
Is Regis alive or dead?
Is Regis alive or dead? Hold on. Is Regis Philbin alive or dead?
Let's see. Here's what I found on the web for is Regis filming alive or dead?
Not filming. No, he's still alive.
Fuck you, Siri.
Yeah. He's still alive, and he's at the ripe age of 84. Wow.
I wanted to do like a Hall & Oates type of song about Mexico Typico.
Of course.
Like kind of like everybody's high on getting tacos. Everybody wants to have a nice margarita. But now they can't go to Mexico Typico. Oh no, 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 no. Typico's gone. Typico's gone. And why don't you come back? Typico, gone.
Typico's gone and I need a flan.
I need a flan for my Anyway.
No, yeah, definitely, like the Hall & Oates idea, for sure. Like, very, yeah, like, Typico's gone.
She's got, but it's just a ripoff.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway,
what is Sonz of Acworth but a ripoff of most other things?
A ripoff.
Have you seen, this is fucking completely off topic, but have you seen Apocalypse yet?
No, I've not.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
It's
been bashed. Like, it's been completely dismantled. And maybe my bar was really low. But
yeah.
I was ready. And I, just watching freaking Civil War. And Civil War was fucking amazing. Did you see Civil War?
I did. I thought it was amazing.
Fucking amazing. Like, I sat there at the end of the theater and I was like, when are they going to jump the shark? Like, when are they really going to fuck this up? And I got to the end of the movie and I was like, and then the credits roll and I was like, that was as good as Civil War to me. Like, that was fucking awesome. Like,
I'm curious to see it.
Yeah. I was nitpicky stuff here and there. Like, I don't like the design that they went with fucking Apocalypse. Like, I like Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of beefed him up. Like they kind of changed his voice at certain points in the movie and shit.
Somebody said this on the internet, but I kind of agree. They said he looks like a Power Rangers villain.
A little bit.
He kind of does.
A little like in the movie itself, he doesn't look quite that bad, honestly. But it's good. Like, I see what they were trying to do. What they were trying to do is like, all right, Age of Ultron, they had, what's his face? Guy from fucking, Pretty in Pink. What's his fucking name? Who's the voice of
Ducky?
Ultron?
No.
James Spader. James Spader.
Yeah.
So James Spader. They have James Spader and they just use him as a voice, right? And
then
CG fucking, Ultron.
Sure.
Which I'm cool with. It's all right. Age of Ultron is not really my favorite Marvel movie. It's not that great. But, like, I see what they were trying to do. They're basically like, all right, Oscar Isaac is a good, really good actor. I like it. He's fucking Ex Machina.
That
He's
shit's
fucking amazing. But
the dance
shit. That shit's awesome, dude.
Have you seen the things on the internet?
I've seen that. Yeah.
They put different
hilarious.
music to the dance. It's good.
But it's like I see what they were trying to do. They're like, all right, we have this really good actor. We're gonna put him in some makeup. Fucking let's do actual effects to this. I get that, and it's basically like the idea of Heath Ledger. I think that's what they were thinking in the back of their head. They were like, we have a really good actor who's kind of up and coming. Yep. We have this very like, fucked up character that we're gonna bring to the screen and stuff. And like, yeah, they kind of like they changed some of Apocalypse's powers a little bit. Yeah, they kind of make it a little bit more ambiguous to what exactly he can do, kind of shit. But it's like, I mean, for what it was, I thought it was great. Like, I thought it was really good. It was really fucking strong. Like way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, I will say this: like, I'm curious to see it, but it was also not like, I don't know. I don't think they marketed it well.
No, they didn't.
Because like,
I agree.
Most of these things, and you know me, most of these things I'm there for.
Yeah.
And the fucking previews didn't really make me want to get there first week or whatever.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but Junior, like, he was gung-ho about it. And he was like, dude, I'm going to, and he was like, I'm going to buy you a ticket. So he went ahead and bought me a ticket, like, before I could even be like, I don't know if I'm going to go or not. Opening night, I don't know. We'll see what happens. He was like, dude, we're going. He's like, motherfucker, we're going. Yeah. So, like, he bought me a ticket, and I went, and I was like, dude, honestly, I want to see it again. Well, maybe we'll go see it. We'll go see it in the next week.
I want to check it out. Yeah. I mean, I'll see it. It was like, I don't know. It was weird. Like the preview, like this didn't like totally knock me out. I don't know, man. This Ghostbusters stuff too is like,
dude.
People on the internet is just pissing me off at this point.
I mean, like. It's just to me it's the way episode 1 happened. All right, we demanded it, right? Like you and me as middle-aged fucking nerds who loved Ghostbusters, we were like, we want another fucking Ghostbusters. Yeah. And then it was like, Ghostbusters 3 was gonna happen at one point, and then like Bill Murray wasn't, he didn't want anything to do with it for the longest time, and then and then Harold Ramis dies, and then it's just like, basically I think the biggest roadblock to it, I think, was like Harold Ramis was trying to keep it all together, and then I think when he died, it was just like Sony's like, who gives a fuck, like who's the hot new director, and it's the guy they got from Bridesmaids or whatever, I can't remember the dude's name, but Paul Feig, but yeah, like I mean I'm not completely opposed to it, but it's like the way that it's marketed. Like the first 2 trailers just looked like dog shit. They look awful. They do. Like they're just not funny.
Well, they're not that funny. It's I saw you saw the angry video game nerd thing.
Yeah, no, that was really
He was spot on.
Oh, I'm sure he got burnt at the freaking.
Media thinks that every criticism of this thing is people hating the fact that it's women, and I don't think it's that. I think it's that we don't want this movie. People who grew up on Ghostbusters don't want this movie. Because it's not connected. If it was connected to the originals, I would give it a shot.
If they rebooted it. Okay, if they made, let's say they made. Well, actually, they kind of did do that. I'm gonna take that away. I was gonna say if they made like a male version of, Sex in the City, which is basically like fucking Entourage. I was like, I'm gonna stop now, because that's basically what it is. What is
this like? Is this like Steel Magnolias made with like?
I was gonna say that.
Vin Diesel.
Well, yeah, and it's like okay, if women came out and like okay, they make a male version of Steel Magnolias, which is Allison, my wife, loves Steel like that's like the field of dreams of fucking of chick movies, right?
Right.
So like if they make an all dude version of that and women come out and say, "Oh, that's bullshit," blah blah blah, like what would happen in that situation? Because nothing would happen.
I don't know if it's a good metaphor, because was Ghostbusters even a dude movie? It was just a movie.
It's just a movie. That's a really good point. Like it really
was a fucking movie, and who cares about the gender of the people in it? Like it had Sigourney Weaver, and it had Annie Potts, and they were both entertaining and good characters and whatever. And then you had the Ghostbusters themselves, and I don't know. So they're like, all right, we're gonna make this, and we're gonna put 4 women in it.
Well, they're just switching the roles.
But it has to be 3 whites and a black. It can't be whatever we do. It has to be 3 whites and a black. It's we're we're gonna be revolutionary. We're gonna put women, but it's got to be 3 whites and a black because that's the way that. It's weird that they're hung up on that.
Well, dude, like, I think it goes even further than that because, like, okay, the roles are completely gender swapped in this, right?
Yeah.
Because you got Thor, Chris Hemsworth, and he's basically the Annie Potts character.
He's not even though because he's like a ditz or something.
Well, is he supposed to be? Is he supposed to be like what's his face? Martin Short. What was his character? What you fucking dressed up as Halloween for?
Talking about Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis. Fuck. What Martin Short? What the fuck?
You're talking about Vince Clortho.
Vince Clortho. Thank you. Yeah. No. Whoever's listening to this right now is like, "Fucking you idiot." No.
Is anyone listening to this right now?
I don't think.
By the way, if anyone's listening to this,
brought to you by your mother's teeth.
Yeah. If anyone's listening to this recording, brought to you by your mother's teeth. Thank you, I guess. Like, Jesus.
Hey, this is
is an experiment. You're listening to an experiment.
I'm gonna make a promise right now that if we do more of these, this will be more structured. We're gonna learn from our mistakes. We're not. We're gonna hash it out. No, we'll become a serious band. That dude. If we did that, we would have become Nickelback.
Yes. We will be very serious. Yeah. We'll be like
it's the second time we're dropping Nickelback on here, dude.
We will be like Charlie Rose. This shit will be buttoned up. This shit will be buttoned up.
Charlie Rose.
And you can put this on at work on the speaker because it's going to be sanitized and it's going to be clean. And even if you're ooh, I want to tell you something.
The Quiet Storm.
It's the Quiet Storm. There's no logic to how the DJX works. You can arpeggiate.
I can arpeggiate. I can arpeggiate. There's a song right there, dude. I can arpeggiate.
I can arpeggiate all over your place. I can arpeggiate all over your plate. And then your mom's gonna come in and say, "What is that you ate?"
And she's gonna make cheddar bay biscuits.
Red Lobster, get your ass in here for some Red Lobster biscuits, bitch. Anyway,
that's what I want to shoot. I want to shoot for getting Red Lobster as a sponsor for this podcast. I'm gonna name drop fucking Cheddar Bay biscuits like all the fucking time.
It's your uncle's filthy stool hour. Brought to you by Red Lobster.
All right. Let's get back to the first fucking topic. Let's. What do we call this fucking dog shit? What do we call this?
Space Pigeon Radio.
Look at that.
It'd be hilarious if none of this was actually recording, by the way. Cause that's
Is it?
It'd be a good time to check.
We're gonna check.
Play some checking music.
Let's play check music. Brian's walking to the desk, walking to check the computer, make sure we're recording. Are you running a Windows machine over there? Yes. What are you doing? Nice.
We're recording. Yeah.
Happy music. Woo.
We're recording. Praise God.
Amen. No, yeah, we should also talk about the website. We need to work on that shit.
Yes, because
Sonzofacworth.net is back up. If
the best
anyone
thing
wants
for
to
an
know.
utterly inactive band is an active web presence.
I was thinking, basically the other day when I found out it was because the Japanese had owned our website for a while if they want to know a little
Those
backstory.
fucks.
Yeah, we didn't know what we couldn't. Well, actually, probably Jones could have figured it out because he knows how to fucking translate Japanese. But there was like a website.
Allegedly, I think that was bullshit.
You think
all
that's
along.
bullshit? You think he just went over there? He went. He was over there for like a year. So he was teaching
That
Japanese
guy.
children
That
English.
charlatan.
And he didn't know. That would be really funny if he didn't know Japanese the whole time. He's just like,
Who can know Japanese? Are you kidding me? Fucking
That's a lot of fucking shit.
shapes and shit. Oh, look, those shapes mean something.
I know some shapes and shit. I don't know. What does that mean?
Here's something I'm gonna do.
What's that?
Hold that thought.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get some of the.
So, anyways, anybody that's listening, sonsofacworth.net will be it's up right now.
Oh my God, it's gonna
a
be
placeholder.
blow
It's
your
gonna be
mind.
So hot, dude. It's gonna be so
Oh
hot.
my
No,
God.
the plans.
There's gonna be Mike McGinley in a squirrel suit jumping off of the Empire State
I'm totally
Building.
gonna. I'm gonna throw in D batteries.
He's gonna fly through fucking like do a 90-degree turn, banking across somewhere in Manhattan, and he's gonna just fly right across your head.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be so dope. So look for it.
So because
Brought to you by your mother's teat.
So because I can't think of any original ideas, I'm bringing over the best of John Travolta album, disco classics, and then based on the track list, maybe we can come up with an idea of a new song. Just take the title and make a new song.
I like that.
Razzmatazz is the title.
Razzmatazz Bookshack.
Easy Evil.
Easy Evil.
Baby, I could be so good at loving you.
That's a long song title.
Back Doors Crying.
Ugh, dude, that is. I think that's totally telling you what. I mean, I think he came out of the closet in that one, right? Settle down. Hold on. Back Doors Crying.
Back Doors Crying while I'm clutching your ass. I don't know.
Well, I'm clutching your ass.
And I'm drinking a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Back Doors Crying.
This is the best of John Travolta. Evil. Moonlight Lady. Excellent.
Back Doors Crying. Matthew Hinkle's at the back doors crying. I was never good at freestyling, really.
No, I never was either. You know that.
No. What?
That was fucking.
What are you saying?
Multiple take, Mike. No. I'll tell you who was the Dirtay. The Dirtay was. He was.
Yes.
Respect.
My note card has lines that are red and blue like the American flag, and I say Yahoo to all the races of the lands. I love them all, so let's all join hands and go to the mall so we can buy lewd things like condoms and dildos, and then you can know exactly what I know about you, cause shits is wet. We all got to party, we all got to grab my bed fat. And I'm out.
Big job got you down. We gonna talk about some work.
That's an actual Sun song right there.
That's which track is that? That's
Cressy old
peasants gotta find a way to find a meal on the streets of Acworth today. Cressy old peasants gotta find a way to find a meal on the streets of Acworth today.
Wow. Look at that shit.
That's
I didn't
awesome.
know you could do that.
I like that. That's the remix. Yan can cook every day for a price, but a peasant like me, we ain't got no money. Market is anus for an uncooked pea.
Wow. See,
I like
you
that.
learn something every day.
Man, the DJX is pretty deep.
The DJX has all kinds of depth to it. Most people don't give it the credit that it's due.
You know, we
it's
should
a very underrated keyboard.
We should do some open mics and just do DJX sessions. That'd be fucking hilarious. Just show up with the DJX. Oh shit. Please.
The old peasant gotta find a way to find a meal on the streets of Acworth today.
Trusty old peasant's gotta find a way to find a meal on the streets of Acworth today.
But in reality, there's a lot of options if you don't have the funds to get something to eat. I mean, there's various dumpsters in town that are full of a cornucopia of dining options. Most supermarkets throw away food that's only a couple of days past its expiration. It's perfectly fine. It's not like you're gonna get horrible dysentery or anything like that from oranges that are like just slightly got a little moldy patch.
Just wipe that off. It's all good.
It's fine. Seriously, I'm thinking of just stopping paying for all food, even though I'm perfectly capable. Why pay? Fuck.
I mean, dumpster diving for life, you know what I'm saying? Like, these mean streets, everybody's trying to steal some shit, Bunch of sharks out there. I'm stealing from fucking Rock Superstar.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, anyways. So
I'm going to stop recording in just a minute.
Okay. Hey, so everybody who's still listening for some reason, I don't know why you are, but yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you got to the end. The password, the secret word to unlock. No, I'm just kidding.
No, what is the secret word?
It's fucking I don't know. Nipple
goulash.
Nipple clamps. Nipple clamps. No, yeah. So that's.
So who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank. Elijah Wood. I'd like to thank the 1997 North Cobb drill team.
I would like to thank George Harrison, writer of Norwegian Wood.
I'd like to thank Robbie Townsend and Pete Townsend. I'd like to thank.
I saw Robbie Townsend still assisting sound for James Atwell's band just a few weeks ago.
Well, it's all right, cool. I remember seeing him.
Pretty good.
Pretty. That's not. Yeah, I could see that happening. Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you'd think I was.
You'd think it was 1997.
Yeah, but it's actually happened.
It actually happened. I saw it. How was that show?
Well, honestly, we went and I could only stay 5 minutes because Sawyer started crying because it was too loud.
Fair enough.
Because it was out in the street in front of a record shop in Acworth.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just turned up way too loud. So thanks a lot, Robbie Townsend.
Was he running sound?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn that Robbie Townsend. Scaring babies. No, what was I going to say? Shit. Oh, yeah, shout out to Robbie Townsend again if we're doing that, yeah. Shout out to James Atwell if you're listening to this. Which
yes.
I don't know why you would be, but no. Yeah, James. But I've been meaning to go check out Red River Revival. Go see.
That's not even what they're called.
What are they called now? what are they called now?
South City
Riot.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call them South City Kitchen.
No, that's a restaurant.
That's a really tasty,
I used to support them.
Southern restaurant.
I used to support their POS. Used to take phone calls in the middle of the night from Shelter in the kitchen.
Amazing food.
Their food is good. There's one down the street from my house. It's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff.
I forgot about that. I know there's one downtown.
They got like this honey glazed chicken shit.
Oh god,
it's fucking amazing. Yeah, that shit's really fucking. That's good. There's a place right next to it called Muss and Turner's in Vinings over by my house. That's the fucking shit. And they got a secret bar. You go into the walk-in cooler, and they've got like one of those speakeasy bars and shit.
That's so pretentious.
It is a little bit overdone. But
we had a secret bar.
And you walk in. This is actually really the funny part. I went there with Junior. Like Junior had never been there before, and I was like, "Yeah, this is a little." You open the walk-in cooler, and you walk. He's like, "What the fuck?" And we walk back there and everything, and then we get back there, and we were joking about how douchey the place was, and we started like spouting off lines from Made, the movie Made, where fucking Puff Daddy is, his character is talking about like, is it a digestif or an aperitif,
right?
And like fucking we say that, and this fucking hipster bartender comes up with a fucking handlebar mustache. Sorry, Fitz. Handlebar mustache and a fucking vest on, and he comes up and he looks like he's about to make soap or some shit, and he comes over and he's like, "It's a digestif." Like literally, like got into our conversation while we're like basically trying to make fun of the whole place and corrected us on that shit. But he did give us free shots of basically it was like this some sort of bitters shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was kind of nasty, but yeah, it was just really funny because I was like, wow, we were making fun of this shit and now we got a free shot. All right, okay.
Is Junior still the Weed King?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. He's totally. He brought that up the other day. It was really funny. We had a conversation about that, and he was talking to. I forget who he was talking to, but he's just like, yeah, that was. He's like, yeah, that used to be me, and blah blah blah. Like I just don't do that anymore, and It was really funny.
Isn't that funny? Because, like, we called him the Weed King because he liked a lot of weed. Mm-hmm. But
like you do.
I mean, we never called you the Beer King.
No, we never did that. That's true. I think I almost want to say that it was him or Tyler that coined that name. Like it wasn't something that like it just naturally kind of. I feel like it was forced on us at first, and then we just kind of like turned right into the skid. I feel like that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like, I don't think he came up with it. I want to say that it was Tyler. Like I feel, and Tyler again, if you're listening to this, Tyler, you can correct me and let me know. I don't know where we're gonna put this up at. We'll put
what's your favorite snack?
That's a broad question. That's a loaded question, Ryan Fuqua.
I just asked because like, what's your go-to snack like?
Go-to snack right now?
No,
like right now, or as like my entire life?
Do you have a snack that you kind of just like, if you're just chilling out at the end of a long day and you're like, oh fuck, I'm just hungry for something.
Go-to snack.
What do you have?
Like, okay. All right, okay. It changes though. Like, are you talking about right now or like my whole life?
Just right now.
Okay.
What's your favorite
right now?
Snack right now?
It's a combo of something. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Costco's got these fucking dope ass Pringle chips. You know what I'm talking about? They look like chips, but they're pretzels. They're like literally they're fucking smushed pretzels.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, all right, you following me? Okay, all right, you gotta try them. I'll bring them over next time.
I understand the concept.
They're the dopest shit.
Pretzel.
Okay, all right, so they're Pringle chips, right?
Yeah.
And then like when I go to Costco, I get like a fucking gigantic, like family size bag of that shit. It's like $5. And then I go over and I get the it's called Palmetto. What is it? Pimento cheese, but it's pimento cheese, but I think it's called palmetto something. It's a pimento cheese with a lady on the top, the old lady on the top. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Old black lady. You know what I'm talking about?
Fucking idea, but okay.
Bring it over next time, dude. It'll blow your fucking mind. It's jalapeno pimento cheese. So I put pimento cheese on top of the crackers, on top of the fucking the Pringle crackers. It is fucking amazing.
How frequently do you eat that?
Like I go to Costco once every week or two, and I buy it usually every time. So like if I come home, and it's like,
I mean, how many nights a week are you having this?
2 or 3, probably something like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm not going hard in the paint, but like if it's snack time and I got that in the fridge, like it's happening. It's happening. I'm bringing it over, dude. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind, dude. It's jalapeno pimento cheese on fucking like a Pringle cracker.
I'm
It's so fucking good.
kind of interested in that.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
No, and they make a bacon pimento cheese as well, but you can't get it in the big container. You got to get that at fucking Publix. It's like a small
You
container.
gotta go somewhere kind of upscale.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You
Costco
can't just get
is
a tub of it at
yeah.
Costco.
No, at Costco, you get it at Costco. It's like this fucking big.
The
Not
bacon?
even kidding.
The
No,
bacon
you get the
pimento
fucking jalapeno one. They only have the jalapeno
Yeah.
and the regular.
Okay.
But then, like, if you go to fucking Publix, they got the little fucking container of the fucking
Right.
bacon. But it's
All right.
it's the best pimento cheese, dude. I'm telling you. But I'll do that. Like, if it's snack time and I got that shit in the fucking fridge, that shit's happening. Like,
All
for real.
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That shit. Now, it used to be like always a constant is double stuffed Oreos. That's always that's a snack. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right.
Like if it's what I used to do. Actually, I still do this from time to time. It's like after dinner, I'll do like 2 or 3, and then I'll stop. It's tough.
Oreos.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah.
And I get a little excited about that, like happy that that I'm like I can stop at 3. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's tough.
So my staple,
Okay, yeah.
which I've done this. I don't know if anybody knows this. That's why I think it's interesting.
I'm getting to know the real food. This is real food time. This is real food.
So since I was a kid, occasionally I'll just get a spoon of peanut butter
Okay.
and fucking eat the peanut butter.
Like on just a cold peanut. Is it cold peanut butter or is it room temperature peanut
Cold. I
butter?
keep it in
Dude,
the
see, that's what I'm
fridge.
talking about. That power, dude. See, okay, all right. So, dude, I've been called out on that shit before. The cold peanut butter.
No,
Cold
that's
peanut butter
the way
is
to
the
do
fucking
it.
dope shit.
That's the
It's
way to
tough
do
to
it.
put on the bread, though. I will
Yeah.
say that.
I will get a spoon of cold peanut butter.
Yeah,
Fucking great.
that shit's hot.
Used
yeah.
to. I remember I started doing it back when I would watch. There was this weird thing where I would watch an episode of 60s Batman in the afternoon when it was on
on syndication,
Channel
like 36.
5 or
It was
something.
36. 36 back in the day. It was in the afternoon.
It was like 4:30 when I got
we were
home
watching.
from
We were probably
school.
watching the same shit, dude.
I got home-
88,
got home from
88,
school.
87, 88.
I would get home from school, I'd put that shit on, I'd get a spoon of peanut butter,
Yeah.
and I'd be fucking happy.
Yeah.
And I think all my life I've been trying to relive that happiness by having that spoon of peanut butter occasionally at night as my go-to snack. Now, lately, my wife Jenny's gotten me into the Outshine popsicles.
I'm not familiar with the Outshine popsicles.
So, popsicles, frozen,
Uh-huh.
made of, they say, real fruit.
Okay. They say. What does it say on the back? Is there anything questionable on the
It
back?
says, "God damn it, this is fruit."
That's all it says. It's literally what it says.
It's frozen fruit.
It's frozen fruit, asshole.
A raspberry Outshine popsicle is actually something I'm doing quite a bit of
Right on.
lately.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, I'll have to look into these. Where do you get these popsicles?
Your local grocer's
Well,
frozen section.
That's fantastic. No, you get it it's not like a Whole Foods thing or
No,
or
they
fucking
have that
Sprouts or
shit at
something.
Publix and Kroger.
Right on. All right. Fair
Outshine
enough.
popsicle.
Fair enough.
Pretty good. If you've ever had King of Pops, they're pretty similar.
King of Pops is pretty good. They brought them into the office recently.
I wish I had a King of Pops freezer right here in my house.
That'd be cool.
I don't.
Here, I'm gonna shoot for a goal here. We should get King of Pops to be our fucking sponsor.
King of Pops, if you're listening right now, you are missing out on an amazing fucking opportunity.
Here,
Now, this
here.
is the ground floor
Here.
of something that's gonna blow your fucking ass away.
This
is gonna blow the inside of your colon out your face.
honestly, it's like the next Zune. If the Microsoft Zune was a podcast, this would be.
You think Microsoft Zune was amazing
Some
and
hot
groundbreaking
shit.
and unbelievable? Wait till you see the devastation
Hold on.
of this podcast in your eardrum, out your elbow through a hole that shouldn't be there, and into your garbage disposal to fuck it up a la a spoon.
If you think the GoBots and the not real Ghostbusters are the shit, then this podcast is you fucking. This needs to be all up in you. You need to fucking sponsor our shit.
We need sponsors right now. That's what we're talking about. Let's get some sponsors. You know, our reach is going to be... Our reach is already global. Global. Massive. I heard that Dewey Vic is a listener of this podcast. And if Dewey Vic is listening to this shit... You know
Dewey.
It's epic.
Do you know Dewey Vic took over Michael Crow's old job?
Of course, yes. You think I live under a fucking rock? I've heard that shit. Listen, Michael Crow is the one and only head instructor of ATA Taekwondo. Do not let anyone mislead you with these untruths and fallacies.
So hold on.
Bullshit.
So hold on. What you're telling me is you're anti Dewey Vic. You're pro Crow. Pro Crow is what you are.
I am pro Crow.
You're pro
for
Crow.
1,000 years. Dewey Vic is a sham, an imposter. He's head imposter, not head instructor.
Oh, all right. The gauntlet's been fucking thrown down, Dewey Vic. Where you at? Where you at, Dewey Vic?
You've been fucked up by the head imposter. I said, you've been fucked up by the head imposter. Dewey Vic, Dewey Vic, Dewey Vic.
You've been called out, man. Called out.
Pull out your face when you want to suck somebody off because you like Dewey Vic. Fuck you.
Damn, that was harsh. Dewey Vic could probably beat both of our asses.
You're right. Actually,
Dewey, we're just kidding.
I forgot that you are evidently good at karate.
He's really good. He's really good at taekwondo.
And although I haven't run into you anywhere in the Cobb County area,
I saw him a couple years ago. I bumped into him at like a bar or something.
Bumped into Dewey Vic.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey man," I was like, "Holy shit, what's up, Dewey Vic?" Yeah.
Holy shit, I would say that too.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's Dewey Vic.
Exactly. Holy shit, dude, that's a Sonz song right there, dude.
Holy shit, it's Dewey Vic.
It's Dewey Vic.
I can't believe it's Dewey Vic.
It's Dewey Vic. Oh, hold on. I told you I saw Jones the other night, right?
You did. You said he broke his foot.
Broke his foot on the elliptical. So honestly, working out not a good idea. Evidently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he said he felt like he tweaked something. I think he said when he was on the elliptical during the day, and then he went to sleep and woke up in the middle of the night and his shit was all fucked up. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And Emily was saying that it took like a month for them to basically diagnose him with a fucking fracture in his fucking leg. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" She's like, "Yeah, we took him to the emergency room, all this shit, fucking took him to all these doctors, and then like they had to go to a fucking podiatrist or some shit."
Yeah.
And fucking like
or some shit.
I don't know. I don't know. Fucking I don't know feet.
Foot.
I'm not into feet.
Foot.
But anyway, so like
doctor.
Finally they were like, "Yeah, this shit's broken. Like you've been hobbling around for a fucking month with a broken leg." I was like, "Holy shit, man, that sucks."
I heard
happened to him back in March, like a while ago, dude. I was like, "Fuck, man, I haven't seen you in a while."
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
That makes me scared of ellipticals.
Yeah, a little bit.
I jammed my finger playing with my son the other day and just fucking
jammed it.
Yeah.
Here, like here.
Here.
Oh,
and
shit.
it still hurts.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wonder if I did more substantial damage.
I was setting up some speakers on our deck, and I was fucking hammering down some fucking clamps for the speaker wire.
Yes.
Fucking just holding the damn. I was like, God, I'm fucking.
I hate hammering.
I fucking do too. Like, and I
Why
did it.
is hammering not easier?
Yeah. It really fucking like I was like, fuck, and it's fucking because Allison she was like, "You hurt yourself already, did you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did."
You know what's a fucking crazy Sonz of Acworth song?
What?
Hammer the Nail.
Hammer the Nail is a fucking epic song, dude.
I listened to that for the first time in years.
Let's break that song down. I had some questions about it because I wasn't a part of that process.
Let me see if I can put it on because I don't know how well this will work because this is the first time.
This is
hymen breaking, amazing.
If we're going back to fucking IT fucking speak, this is our pilot. We're in pilot right now, or we're in beta.
Yes.
This is a beta or pilot. Pilot and more of the point of sale fucking shit. The POS. Let me tell you about my point of sales, bro.
Tell them about it.
Fucking yeah. But anyways, all right. Fuqua's gonna try and play a fucking Hammer the Nail. Now let me ask you about Hammer the Nail for a minute.
Yeah.
Hammer the Nail. The part where like I think it's Tyler saying something, and it's Oprah or some shit in some other language. Oprah or some shit like. What are you saying?
All right, so
it just sounds like Jabba.
Tyler and I think we wrote something and then translated it in a foreign language or a cipher, one or the other, and so it's some weird fucked up message that we wrote and then translated, and I can't even tell you right now what it means now.
Interesting.
But there was originally a message, and I'm sure it was not very profound, and it was probably ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, you know, imagine the boredom that creates a masterpiece like this.
It's very good. It's a very good point. Yeah. I look at the fucking just craziness.
There's also a sample buried deep in the middle of it of Chekov from Star Trek getting the worm in his ear in Star Trek 2.
Oh, fucking hell yeah, dude. Yeah. In Wrath of Khan?
He goes, "They put creatures in our ears to control our bodies."
You know, yeah, like, I was watching that, not too long ago I was watching it, and, like, in that whole scene, it's like, they introduce the captain, like the black guy, right?
That
black
guy
who was in a bunch of movies in the 80s and fucking 70s shit. Like I recognize him from like 1,000 different things. Couldn't fucking name like the shit that he was in because he was in so much shit. But like when he's first introduced, I'm like immediately like you just feel you're like he's gonna die. Like that dude is totally gonna die. And then when they put the I forget what they call him. I forget what they're fucking called in fucking Wrath of Khan.
What, the bugs?
The bugs. I can't remember what they're fucking called. But anyways, when
they
put him in,
they
put him in the ears or whatever, I was just like, that motherfucker is dying. Like Chekov's not dying. That dude is.
Yes.
Black Captain's fucking dying.
You know how crazy fucking awesome it would have been if they shot and killed Chekov in that
would have been
movie?
That movie would have been even I mean, arguably that's the best Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
That would have been by far the best fucking Star Trek movie if you fucking kill Chekov.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about Chekov? Honestly, who fucking cares?
Chekov.
Even in the new ones,
Should have called him fucking Jerkoff.
Yeah.
He's fucking, his only character trait is he's Russian.
That's it.
And he mispronounces vessels.
I guarantee you, like Gene Roddenberry had there was like a conversation where it was like, well, we're trying basically because it's like, you know, harmony and we gotta have a Russian guy because it's the space race right now. It's the 60s. I guarantee you that was the conversation.
Yeah.
And we're not even gonna get a real Russian guy. We're just gonna get some guy with a fake fucking accent. Right. I met him. I told you the story where I met him at Dragon Con years ago, right? Well, the first Dragon Con I went to in like '99, and I was like, I'm walking through, and it was like the Hall of Fame or Hall of Shame or whatever, fucking back in the day, and it was like. This is back when they still had porn stars, where it was like porn stars in one section, it was artists in one section, and in the other section it was like semi D-list famous people, you know. And they had Chekov, the guy who played Chekov. I can't remember his fucking name, but Homeboy is there, and it was him and somebody from Deep Space Nine. It was like those were the two main Star Trek. No, it wasn't Odo. If it was Odo, I would have freaked the fuck out.
Fucking ear guy. Quark?
Quark. I don't think it was Quark. I can't remember who it was. But like I'm walking past all of them and fucking at this point, honestly, I didn't know that actor was not Russian. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that. This is the late 90s. I had no idea. Yeah. So like I still thought he was Russian, right? Because I'm like, you know, and that was shattered when I walked past him and he's just like, yeah, autographs are 20 or okay, anyways. So like he goes
commie
that day and he was like sitting so like he's here and fucking Jason Mewes is over here. And I was like, I want to meet Jason Mewes.
I wonder if those two talked at all.
I'm sure they did. But we went to
Jason Mewes like, dude,
you want to do some heroin? Like, you know, probably something. Like, because at that point he was, this was pre-Dogma Jason Mewes. This was post chasing Amy, Jason Mewes. Like, this is,
Okay.
So, like, he's in the prime of his doing drugs and shit like that. We tried to get him to smoke weed with us. I actually asked him. And John Dowis asked him when he went outside to smoke a cigarette. Like, and he fucking smoked a cigarette with Jason Mewes. It was really funny. But anyways, So, like, he's sitting over here, and I fucking get done, and I was like, holy fuck, Chekov. And I remember the conversation that I had with Junior. I sat there, and I go, fuck, Fuqua's not down here. He'd freak out if I got a fucking, like, signed picture of Chekov. And I'm going to put fucking to Fuquality or some shit on it, you know, something ridiculous. And I was like, surely Chekov's signature, and this is like the late 90s, fucking before they really blew up all the fucking prices of this shit. You go to DragCon now, you pay fucking stupid money. I was like, I'll pay $40, $30-$40. It was like $60 or some shit. And I'm just like, Chekov? Really?
That's the only way that guy made money.
But that's all he did.
Yeah.
That's all he did. Like,
you're the Russian fucking Star Trek dude, and you haven't acted in shit.
No.
And you make your living on...
Well, and he wasn't even really like a sought-after character, in my opinion.
But that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't Scotty. He wasn't Spock. Huh?
What was his character?
His character, what did he...
I'm Russian. That's his character.
He wasn't even in engineering. What did he do?
Well, I know he was the fucking guy that drove the ship, but aside from
was
that...
he the guy that drove the ship? That was freaking, fuck. That was Sulu. Sulu drove the ship.
Are you sure?
I'm like 99.99% positive that Sulu drove the ship. Sulu drove the ship, dude.
They both sat up there.
Do, though?
They both sat up there.
What did Chekov do, though? Like,
drove the fucking
he
ship.
Didn't. Hold on, let's Google this.
Who drove the ship?
This is bullshit. I'm just gonna Google this.
They fucking I don't know, but they both were driving the ship. If that happens.
Starship. Who drove the Starship Enterprise? All right.
Right.
This is Google. Fucking not gonna tell me this shit. Dude,
Ask Siri. Ask fucking Siri who drove the ship.
Who drove the Starship Enterprise?
Okay, I found this on the web for who drove.
No.
Who drove?
Who drove the Starship Enterprise?
Let me check on that.
Check
Here's
on
what
it.
I found on the web for who drove the Starship Enterprise.
Fuck
Better
you.
Fucking Chekov.
No, dude, it wasn't Chekov, dude. Hold on. Captain's yacht. No, this is bullshit, dude. No one's fucking saying. Dude, I fucking guarantee you, dude. It was fucking. All right, hold on. Let's do this. What did Chekov do? On Star Trek. There, dude, that actually what did Chekov do? It says on Star Trek.
Yeah.
Pavel Chekov. Pavel, dude.
Pavel.
It's such bullshit. It's like Jose Sanchez. Pavel Chekov. Yeah, sure.
Oh, Pavel.
I love you,
Pavel.
Chekov, third season, blah blah blah.
Imagine a
Origin.
woman saying that.
Let's see, what did he do? He is navigator. He's the navigator. So he didn't actually drive. He navigated. So he basically was like, which is actually a thing. Like, I'll give him that, but it's fucking shitty. Security at
So when Kirk
technical.
is like, let's go somewhere, he doesn't say, now first, I want you to fucking navigate.
No, he never did that. So, but he was just like, he would go, Sulu, warp whatever the fuck.
All right,
so Chekov...
in a sense, he's driving the ship because he's navigating.
Bullshit. Fucking...
All right, well, what the
Sulu
fuck?
is
What
driving.
did Sulu do?
Sulu drove he's the pilot, dude. Hold on. What did Sulu... Oh, fucking no. Sulu... I guess that's fucking Sulu. Oh, my. That really is. You see that old picture of him, you're just like, oh, my.
Yeah.
Like, you just think that in your head.
What a handsome devil.
What a handsome devil. That's Sulu. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Okay. He's a lieutenant commander.
Right.
And a captain. Lieutenant. Development patrols. I feel like... hold on. Dude, holy shit. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Novelist. Dude, this is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Reception.
You're telling me.
Hold on. Dude, Sulu fucking drove the ship. He fucking piloted.
So maybe he drove the ship.
Hold on.
Maybe not.
Hold on. Let me... Did Sulu pilot the Enterprise? Dude, this is... I'm telling you, dude. Hikaru Sulu. What was Sulu's job on the Enterprise? The fictional character Hikaru Sulu was born in San Francisco. I don't give a fuck. He was shown as the USS Enterprise staff physicist, really? In the pilot episode, but served as helmsman throughout the rest of the series.
Helmsman?
So what the fuck is a helmsman?
It's a mayonnaise.
I just remember him piloting, like, he fucking, like, sat there and fucking hit the buttons, and he fucking, like, Sulu, take us out, like.
So, despite the fact...
Remember that shit? Remember, like he'd
yeah.
be in the old movie. I just remember that when he's taking it out in the movie, and he's just like,
Okay, but all right. So they made that one movie where he's got his own ship. So who the fuck's driving the ship then? Whoever's not Sulu, is that the thing?
Yeah.
All right. So
no. Oh, what's funny is like, was that which movie was that?
6.
Was that?
Undiscovered Country.
Undiscovered Country, that's right.
He's got his own ship.
Who was the captain? Oh, fucking Chekov was the captain in Generations. Remember? And you could totally tell that they writ it.
I try not to remember
They'd
that movie.
written it for somebody else. Because I remember sitting there in the theater and watching it, and I was like, they totally did not, and they probably couldn't get fucking, like, they couldn't get Nimoy or somebody.
It was Kirk
it was
and
probably
going to
be Nimoy.
Scotty. It was like awful.
Or Scotty. Scotty was there. Scotty was there, yeah.
But here's my point. All right, so Chekov drove the fucking ship.
No, Chekov was the navigator. So Chekov would say, all right, so we're going to the fucking,
all right.
Hold on. Listen to me out. All right,
yeah.
We're going to the negative zone, or hold on. They're going to the fucking. Let me think of a fucking planet on Star Trek.
They're going to the Mutara Nebula. All right, so
but he would plan it. He would go. All right,
fine.
All right. So there's not any nebulas or anything we're fucking gonna
all right,
fly through.
So
then
Chekov navigated the ship.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Chekov navigated
Which there was never
the
a point where he said, "Navigate me."
He's Russian.
Yeah.
These are two facts.
Correct.
Aside from that, what can you tell me about the character of Chekov?
He's Russian.
I know. Anything else?
No.
It's because there's no character there.
There was no character development.
He's just a fucking Russian
No.
guy who sits at the front of the ship and decides where it goes.
I feel like here's what I think happened with that. Is I think probably I could see
I think
Gene
what I'm getting
Roddenberry.
at is it was kind of shittily written.
Oh, big time! But it's like I think Gene Roddenberry said, and I'm just guessing on this. He maybe was like, all right, we got to have a Russian guy because it's the space race right now. And then the network was like, well, we got to be anti-communist, so we can't develop this character. Because I mean, there was a Sulu episode. There was an episode where like you learned that. He had the sword and all that shit, and he did, there was that episode.
I mean, he had a moment where he had the sword,
but at least you really. Besides that, you don't really know much about Sulu. You don't really know anything about anything, but except for
you know anything about anybody.
About fucking Kirk is from Montana. Like, but this is
know that from the movies,
but
right?
This is before the no. Well, no, that's a really good point. Yeah, you don't really know that until the movies where he's just like
fucking
Montana.
Show was just like.
The show really was no character
development. You don't learn shit about the people.
No, you don't. You're right. You're completely right.
It's actually always about like them just running into something weird. Like, here's a planet full of Nazis for some weird reason or some shit like that. Like in space.
Yeah.
Wow, there's like Nazis in this fucking weird alien planet that like Hitler. Like,
No, like, okay, think about that show. Like, and think about shows now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have, like, at that point, there wasn't anything that was, like, somewhat sci-fi or interesting like that. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely, like, if you look at, like, and there's no character development because they didn't have to have character development.
Because that's some lame bullshit to have character development.
Well, there's just at that point it's just like they're trying to set. It's all about commercials at that point, probably too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that anything interesting came out of that period of time you know, because that was the, you know, I mean, that's the birth of the sitcom and shit, you know, and we didn't fucking see the end of that for 20 years, you know.
Right.
And it's funny, like now that we're trying, like I don't know if you see, like now they still have sitcoms, but they're kind of dying off. And
yes,
they're fucking definitely dying off.
I haven't watched a sitcom since.
Well, it's like they like
Seinfeld.
I'm trying to think of what like.
And dude, I
fucking hate what is it? Big Bang Theory. I don't like it.
Fuck that
I don't like
show.
I don't like it. The first couple seasons were actually kind of like and then it got to the point where they were just like they're just blatantly making fun of people that are into any sort of like fandom or anything. That are like into any sort of pop culture. They're like, oh, look at these nerds. Like, fuck these people. You know. How I Met Your Mother was actually a pretty good sitcom. I actually like that one. That one's pretty funny. Like,
I bet Henkel likes Big Bang Theory.
Oh, he probably loves it. No, actually, he was the one that got me into it. And I remember I watched the first episode. And I was like, this is so forced. Like, that's what I kept saying to him. I was like, who the fuck are these assholes? Like, because I was just like, the first episode, I was like, it's an actor trying to portray somebody who's like into like. Dude, I literally hate the fucking word nerd. I fucking hate that shit. But somebody that's into comics and sci-fi and all that kind of shit, you know, like the fucking, which is kind of the norm now, really. Anyway, so like, I don't know why you ostracize people on a television show about that, but it's like, I remember watching the first episode and I was like, these are just, it's like fucking bullshit. I was like, nobody acts like this. I was like, nobody I know acts like this. But then I started watching the show and I was like, it's kind of funny. I was like, And then like after the first couple of seasons, they just literally start like beating a goddamn dead horse because that's all sitcoms do.
There's a subset of nerd that exists today that is like so fucking annoying. Like that.
It drives me nuts.
I get like there's like the traditional geek, whatever, right? And then there's the type of nerd that exists now that just like you want to punch in the face because they are fucking abrasive about their nerddom.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I walked
almost kind of it's like cliquey and mean. It's weird. And like Justin Manis coined it fucking perfectly the other day. He fucking told me he was like, because he was talking about shit, I can't remember what exactly he was talking about, but it was like somebody was going off about it was the Captain America, gay Captain America thing.
Yeah.
And he was just like, he's like, dude, there's plenty of like, plenty of gay, actual gay fucking comic book characters that you could basically put up on pedestal and say, look, here's North Star. North Star's been fucking out and gay in the comic book since like fucking the early 90s. Why are you like campaigning like to make Captain America gay? That's not a part of his character. Like, you know, like that's the way I look at it. It's like I don't give a shit if Captain America was you know, like who gives a shit? But it's like that's that character. You know, it's like, and again, these are fictional characters. You know, like, but it's like the thing that he told me. He goes, I've grown to hate the people that like what I like. Yeah. And I was just like, that is like fucking like you nailed it on the fucking head, dude.
Yeah.
Like. Because I really I'll go to Dragon Con, I go to these conventions now and stuff, and I'm just like, you see all these cosplayers and shit, and they're making a career out of it, and I'm like, these people don't know fucking shit. Like, they don't know fucking about like the characters. They don't give a fuck about the characters. They just want to dress up as these characters. And some people, and I will say some people, yeah, they are actually fans of the product. They're fans of the fucking movies and the comic books and shit like that. But a huge majority of these people just dress up to basically get attention. And it's stupid. Like, it's fucking so stupid. And I hate I hate knocking something that somebody would be into. I'm really not trying to be that type of person, but it just kind of upsets me because like it gets cliquey to that point.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if you're not into this, because I was at a convention a couple of years ago. Justin fucking Manis, one of the biggest fucking comic book people I've ever known in my entire life, knows fucking everything about comic books, fucking sells comic books, has supported his fucking livelihood for fucking 18 years on fucking selling comic books, has done really well with it. We were at a fucking meet and greet shit after the Hero Con in fucking Charlotte, and we're standing there talking. Jim Starlin, I can't remember who it was, but we're waiting for his buddy Joe Pruitt. He's a writer. Fucking runs Aftershock Comics. We're waiting for him to come over and have a drink with us. And we're just kind of talking, we're chatting, and we're talking to a couple of independent comic book writers and shit that he knows. And he turns around and he's like going to go get another beer, and this chick like who's just like in like kind of like a leather kind of outfit, like kind of just like I don't know what her fucking bag was. I don't know. Cosplayer, I don't know what the fuck she was. She goes and looks at Justin and she goes, "Why are you here?" And he goes, "Excuse me?" And she goes, "You're like a jock or something." And he's just, and I almost peed my pants. I was like laughing so hard. And he was wearing a Braves hat. But I mean, he's literally wearing like what Justin always wears, like fucking comic book t-shirt and fucking jeans. Like literally like fucking looks like a cartoon character. Always wears the same fucking outfit. And it's just like, what? And I'm just like, dude, this is a guy who's he's friends with Garth Ennis. He's friends with, like, he knows all these comic book people and shit like that. He's been reading this shit since he was fucking like 4. Yeah. And then here's somebody who's a millennial, like somebody who's way younger than him, that's just here to be see or be seen. Doesn't know what the fuck is going on, but it's just like, why are you not a part of this scene? It's like it takes you all back to when you were in high school and people were all cliquey. Yeah, that's weird. It's so fucking weird, man. It's turned into a fucking clique.
The thing that I think what it is about it is like if you might be a person, yeah, and you are into some kind of like quote unquote nerdy interests, yeah, and things you might nerd out about or whatever. But then there's like a type of person who self-identifies as like a nerd, geek, culture type fucking person who is the type who is like, they're just all about all the nerdy shit, and they like, that's their identity. And
yeah, I never thought about it like that. Like for me, for me it was like more of, I'm just like, okay, I'm this person. I like whatever the fuck I like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I think that's the way you should be. It's like, you should be a deep well. You shouldn't be like, immediately like, fuck that shit because I'm not into it. It's like, if you have some sort of interest in it, then, don't deny that interest. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people just kind of they pigeonhole themselves into, I'm into this, and that's what and it's the same shit that fucking people that are way into sport, that are way into sports or way into this and that, and I'm like, I'm into sports, but I'm also into comic books. I'm also into fucking movies and blah, 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 and whatever, I really have to fucking pee. Does that work?
It does.
Okay, I'm going to go pee in there.
Go ahead. I'm going to play some music.
Play some pee music. Taking a piss.
Mike McGinley's taking the piss. Oh, yeah. I'm so horny. You're grabbing some butter. Taking it back. Old school.
This segment has been edited for time.
I'm back. So you thought we actually put thought into writing the song, but it's just a preset on the keyboard.
It's preset, motherfucker.
All it is preset.
Hey, question.
Yes.
The picture of the dude fishing in there with did your mom do that?
Probably, yeah.
That one? That one's awesome. Like, that one needs to be a cover of a Sonz album as well. Just like the two Arab guys.
Yeah, the one of the dude. Are you talking about the one with the dude? And it's like
the fly fish, and the fucking deer is coming after him or some shit.
That's a painting of my grandfather. My grandfather Charlie.
Really?
Yeah, her dad. That's
interesting.
Yeah, Charlie used to hunt, and she drew this. She was an awesome artist.
Obviously, cover of Twisted Wig 1, right? I believe, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And so she did this painting of him, like, I believe there's like a deer and like a fucking bear or something on it, right?
Hold on. Good look at it.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's fucking awesome. It's really good. I like the waterfall back there.
It's pretty awesome, yeah. It's like he's fishing, and he turns around like, what the fuck? And there's like a fucking deer and another deer like dancing around him.
They kind of trapped him, too.
Yeah.
Like, I like this up here. It's really cool. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Very good. Like, I feel like that should be the cover of a Sonz album.
Yeah, it should be.
As well. Like, I just love the look on his face. Like, oh,
like,
fuck.
Holy shit,
Holy
the deer.
Shit. That's awesome, dude. That is so awesome.
Yes.
I'm totally taking a picture of that real quick.
We'll have to put a picture of it on the Sonz website.
Yeah, here, hold on.
Go for it.
I'm taking a picture. There we go. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Thanks, man. Here, I can put it back up.
That's okay.
I'm gonna put it back up.
So if anyone is still listening to this, oh my god.
Why are you still here? Why are you still here? I probably got a boogie, so.
You're pretty incredible. I gotta say.
You're so incredible.
You are,
so incredible.
You are pretty fantastic.
Yeah, no, you gotta do something with that. That's the next album cover, dude. I'm telling you.
That is the one.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the ham dinger.
So I hope you sleep. I hope when you sleep, you are not alone.
No, rock over London, rock on Chicago. Your mother's teat. Best yet.
Best teat yet.
Best teat yet. That should have been the slogan. All right. Anyways, all right. We're gonna sign out. This is episode 1 of Phantom Menace. I like the fucking.
Whoa! You know what that sound means? It's the fucker buzzer.
It's who is the clown on Showtime at the Apollo?
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What was his
like
name?
Sandman.
Sandman, dude. I feel like that was like Sandman music.
What?
Sandman's gonna get him off the stage.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck.
All right. Rock over London, rock over Chicago.
Enough of this.
Rock over Acworth. All right, we'll see you next time. Sonz of Acworth, Ryan Fuqua, Mike McGinley. Peace out.
Episode number 1, you tumultuously terrible twat twisting twerk time tallying tall tooth tea-berry timber tender. With a poorly performed tracheotomy.